I know you're not feeling like yourself. I know you're feeling like a burnout. I know you're not feeling that that same strive, that same grind, that same motivation from a year ago, from months ago, from whenever you started. I know you're not feeling the same, and you look back on it. I hope you've been documenting. I hope you've been recording, writing things down. That's gonna help you remember who you are and what you're doing it for. Everybody has their own journey, and I'm in a certain point in my life where, and I was speaking about this to myself earlier. I was on a walk in nature, and I'm alleviating the distractions. But I'm at a point in my life where it's either left or right. And I have so much confidence, so much belief that either way, either if I go left or right, I'm going to still be successful. No matter where I go, I'm going to still be successful. And I think it's just timing. I think if I go left or right, one of them is going to fast track, and then the other way is going to keep slow, patience. And in reality, I want the slow, patient route. As I look back on my life, everything has been with timing. Everything has been structured in a certain way by the universe, because the universe is never late. The universe will never be late. But you have to have that faith, that belief that things are going to work out. Even if you don't see where you're going, other people are going to see it for you. And that's why you notice patterns with people that you might be blind to right now, but as you start dealing with more people, as you start dealing with your growth, with your personal growth, with your spiritual growth, with your mental growth, you're going to start realizing people patterns that I always say people are not good hiders. And once you realize these patterns, these are a test. Are you going to go back into seeking validation? Are you going to go back to being the old person that you was? Because the test is just, oh, does he or she know who he or she is? Do you have your boundaries up? How's your discipline? You said you was gonna do something today. The universe wants you to stand on that. Today I was supposed to be fasting, and I told myself I was supposed to be fasting. Today's Wednesday until Friday, and I didn't do it. Not that I didn't want to, but I told myself that it's okay. I'm gonna just intermediate fast, but the whole thing was to fast for 3 days, and I failed. And of course, it's in the back of my head that I didn't accomplish something that I was gonna say, or that I didn't accomplish something that I said I was gonna do. But I'm still making this video. The old me would have let that bother him for the whole day, the whole week, and made an excuse. And that would have been the excuse of why I'm not progressing, why I don't want to do certain things that I know is going to help me get better. I know fasting is going to help me get better, but that's not the only aspect. That's not the only thing that I want to do with my life that's going to allow me and help me get better. You have to realize you have a calling in your life. And whatever that calling is, you got to realize that it's your unique calling with time. You might not understand certain things now, but when it's your time and you're going to start seeing signs through isolation, solitude, through people just not wanting you around, through just signs of the universe, sign of God, that it's your time to lock in It's your time to isolate. It's your time to move away. It's your time to change. It's your time to do certain things that you weren't meant to do or meant to see before. But it's your time. Right now is your time. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.